Good morning. Happy Thursday / pre-Friday. I've got a little tip for you, and this was inspired just because I'm always observing how other parents are parenting, whether to gain tips, not to judge, but to see how kids interact with their parents and how the kids start to even just respond to parents, because it's very interesting, especially when you deal with a lot of kids, that you'll see that a child will respond differently with one parent in the room compared to the other parent in the room when they come in here. So I always love just the psychology behind that and watching kids' reactions because they're super smart. Kids are so intuitive. They really know what's going on. They know where the limits are and the boundaries are for each person that they're with, whether it's another authority figure like a teacher or one of the parents or a care provider. They seriously know how to push the boundaries. So here's one of the things that I've really noticed is I've got a youngest, and I now know how youngest are built, where you're like, oh my God, you're the baby of the family. Yes, because you just tend to do everything for them. And if I rewind 14 years, well, I guess I've got a 14-year-old, so it'd be 12 years. When he was 2, I was doing everything for him. I was putting on his clothes, I was picking them out, I was putting on his shoes, I was packing his lunch, I was making his dinners, picking up his toys, and it got to be a lot of work and a lot of stress, and he got really needy of like, watch me, mommy. And here's what I learned through a positive discipline approach. I'd sent my child to a Montessori school, and one of the things that they talk about is building confidence through independence, that you've got to let them try. You have to let them do what they're able to do. And I know we're in a hurry, especially, this day and age. We are in such a hurry. We're like, hurry up, get out of bed, hurry up and take a shower, hurry up, put your clothes on, pack your lunch, And if you just slow down, you've got the time frame that you know it's going to take for them in order for them to do it. Let them do what they can on their own. That's going to start building their confidence that they can do it, that they don't always need you. I mean, I know it's nice to feel needed and want to be needed. However, if we are just always doing things for our kids, and even small things I've learned of like buckling their car seat. I mean, you can make sure that they're in securely, but crawling in and out of their car seat, letting them carry their lunch into the school if you've got a younger child, letting them put on their shoes and pick their clothes in the morning. And some kids, I tell you what, it can be really overwhelming if you give a child too many choices, or you just say, get ready in the morning, and you don't give them more direction to say, what are you going to do first, and get their plan in their head, because they might not want to do things in the same order that you are thinking they're going to do things, and let it be age appropriate, of course, but letting them know, okay, what's your plan this morning? What would you like to do? Would you like to wear this outfit or this outfit? And of course, if they're older and they can choose what outfit they're going to put on, let them do it. Let them plan their morning routine, as long as they know the time frame that they have to get it done in. And we do a lot of warnings in our family of like, we've got a 10-minute warning, what's left to do. And I've found that is far built independence for my kids, and the confidence has followed that they know that they can figure things out when I'm gone, possibly on a work trip, or with my husband somewhere when we want to go on a trip together, that the kids have the confidence that if I'm not there, they can figure it out. And another parenting tip I'm going to give you is to make sure you can be their cheerleader all you want, but encouragement and praise are two really totally different things. And they know if you're just saying, oh, yay, good job, if it's something that they know how to do. But if you ask them, how did that make you feel? Oh, wow, you look proud. And let them internalize how they are feeling. That way they don't feel like they need someone, chasing them around, clapping their hands and patting their little butts to say that they did good, that they've got some self-esteem, that they've realized for themselves how well they are behaving, how well they've accomplished something. Let them feel that self-accomplishment, and don't necessarily tell them how they should feel. We all know the time when our kids have like fallen down and scraped their knee, and you're like, and as soon as you react like that, then they think, oh, I need to react like that, and it must hurt. Help them up, give them a pat, let them know that they're okay. But telling them how they should feel of like, you're fine, or, oh my gosh, it's so much pain. Let them decide how they feel. So those are my parent tips today. I am doing a webinar as well, an emotional health webinar for parents, because I know that things can get super overwhelming. That's going to be on Tuesday the 4th. Yes, it's going to be online, so you can just register for it. I'll put the link in the comments, and you're going to want to register for that. And even if you can't be there live, get the recording. And let's just talk through some of the stressors that are in our lives, get some more easy tips on overcoming those, and just knowing that it's going to be a process. We're not going to figure it all out in one foul swoop, but parenting is such a journey. I love it. I love to be a part of it and helping other parents through it and empowering them to live their best life. I'll talk to you guys soon.